exactly the same. We live, bro? We live. Alright. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kosher Dame. Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time we landed on I can't remember the name of the planet, but the planet that the not refugees, the rioters, the what's the word that they've been used as? Not deserters. Can't remember, but the people that were kicked out of Helios, right? Helios? Yeah, Helios. Helios? Doesn't matter. Welcome. We landed on that planet. I was hoping we would find the Krogan here, but so far we've just really found two gangs that hate each other. We met the leader of one of the gangs. She's a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie. Kinda thinking about using my biotics to throw her out a window. Were we done here? Surely not. No. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. I don't want to speak to Gil. I fucking hate Gil. My emails, though, that's interesting. Cora?
Just watching the ships come in.
You like that?
The Tempest? The Nomad. Got some attention when we disembarked. And it's a lot more portable. Seems smart. Only 3 attempts to steal it so far, and 1 offer to buy it.
Please don't murder anyone.
Let's make nice with the locals. No rough stuff, even if they do have sticky fingers.
No problem. Biotic shield makes the point just as well.
That it does. That it does. Alright, I guess we're leaving? I guess. Alright. I thought we were still here for some reason, but apparently not. Not that it matters. Hit it, Callow! I think his name is Carlos, and I call him Carlo every time. He's probably very upset by that. Hey team!
Why an emergency meeting?
Because I love talking to you all.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara.
Oh, what's up?
There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
You got it.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
PB.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
Okay.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
Who's that?
Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Hang on, Jal. You don't know Krogan like I do.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating.
I'd rather have an army of Krogan on my side than not have an army of Krogan on my side.
Stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
Oh, really?
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Really?
Ramov? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Perfect. So there's one thing I do know about. It's fighting pirates.
Yeah, I mean, it does make things slightly easier.
Transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
I know. I am. I really genuinely agree with you, Cora. I really do. The problem is, at the very least, we need to be united here against the kett. The longer we're fighting each other, the more likely it is the kett win. So, I'm going for the arcs first.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Kello the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything.
Yeah.
Meeting
Even if it was
adjourned,
Drax
as
meeting.
you were.
Have fun. VidCon. No calls? What? Alright, what the fuck am I gonna do? I know what I want to do.
Hey, can I see you in the med bay?
Yes. I know this is not the med bay, but sure, I'm on my way. First I need to do this. Collect my rewards. God damn it. We probably do. Probably is worth getting. I thought I had more. Okay. Come on, Yankee, give me the good news. That's the shit I like to see, Yankee. Romeo, you've never let me down before. Fuck yeah, my boy. Fuck yeah, my boy. Give me them all. Fuck yeah. Alright. Distracting enemy forces. Wait, actually, I don't have anything for you guys, do I? That's okay. Right. Strike team. Yankee, head in there. Do it, Romeo. All right. Okay, medbay. Yeah, I'm done. Open up. Thank you. Oh, I should probably talk to Gil. Drac. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
So we have a few messy eaters on board.
Is that you?
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
Alright, let's figure it out.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways. We can talk more later.
Sure.
Thanks, Drac. I really like you, Drac. You are well up there on the list of some of the best.
Gil, here's that kett transponder.
Sup,
Spy
dick?
used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
I don't
The
fucking know.
location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon ship.
Right.
Can you actually do this?
Think you can figure it out?
Like, if not, we can go
Looking
back
over the
to
kett tech we found so far,
and get more people
it may
on
be
it.
a different galaxy, but physics still applies.
Okay.
Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
I do not want to give it
Can
a
you
shot.
connect the...
Why would you do that,
Get
Gil?
off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
There is no way you just handed me that with
Sam?
and said careful to me.
The signal points to the Tafino system.
Tafino.
We sure we want to do this?
Yep.
I know we're still getting our feet wet, but I don't see another choice.
I knew running off to Andromeda would be dangerous, but shit. This is dangerous.
Yeah, it's not good.
Only if we die.
Alright, Gillian.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Nothing.
Good talking
Just
to
wanted
you,
to
Gil.
make you turn around, because
Anytime.
fuck you. Wasn't sure if I was looking at your ass or your face. I got him. Drac, did you hear me get him? I got him. He got. He looks like an idiot now. Cora? Cora! You okay? Oh, sorry.
We
Your
got it,
son.
Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Are you ready for this?
Remember the survey ship. This might not be pretty. Are you?
Handling tough stuff is my job. We
I know.
need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the kett do.
Thank you. I won't let you down, Cora. Another scannable? What is going on here? I don't know. What the fuck is going on?
Your Moshai's tough. Reminds me of my mom. She never had to stand her ground against the balance of kett. But she put up...
Lost some merchants yesterday and I'm really hoping it didn't fall through the deck plating. I borrowed it to fix a loose sole on my boot. I'm almost done. Liam, can I grab that back quickly after? I need to patch a strap. Oh, the pilot's seat cushion just needs a quick fix too. That would really help. A rickety shelf I've got down here. I built another hot patch gun. You guys can fight over that one. Fuck you, Gil. That's what happens when you're a dick. Gosan versus to cling. Gosan v to cling or to grasp. Say Gosan. Oh, you're teaching us to talk. Sorry. See also Gosan Yavdar. Being stubborn, clinging to a rock. See also Gosavar, the resistance. So the resistance means stubborn, pig-headed people. That would be Gosavara. And yes. Okay. At least he acknowledges it. Oh, yep. How you doing? Have you gotten that head back in that helmet?
Hey, Pathfinder. Still passing that mess with Varan and Callan. I made sure the Nexus data will be changed.
Thank you,
Kesh
Liam.
is none too happy, but she can blame me. The important bit is you.
Yeah?
I want you to know I understand your decision, and Varan does as well.
No problem, man.
Accepted, Liam. But let's not do this again anytime soon.
Oh, total agreement there.
Good.
In fact, this made me think how I'm doing a lot of things.
It did? Thank God.
In Angara, once their civil stuff is calmer. Maybe talk to Jarl about the Roka. You lend your weight there, I can focus on something normal for everyone.
Okay. Sounds good. Good, Liam. Good. No one's in the shower, right? Cool. Huh.
More crumbs. Going... where?
Well, I think Drax's right. Hey, Alexei, what's the matter? Thank you, Sam.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. PB and I were just having a debate.
Terrific. How is it
You mean
going?
argument.
No, that would be unprofessional.
Yep, that's kind of
If you say
peevy,
so.
though, isn't it?
Ryder, do you think I'm uptight?
I mean,
No, never mind. Don't answer that. Let's just talk about something else.
I don't think you're uptight. I do think you're professional. You could probably like let loose a little bit, and actually tell Drac that you like him. That would be my suggestion, Lexi. You know. Bye.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I know. Just. Everything's good. Don't worry. Wait. My room has emails. Open the door. It never opens in time. Ever. Planetary Hollow. Hey. God damn. Yeah, I think I've got a bunch of pods and things that I have to open that I just haven't not yet. Emails! I have so many emails. Vetra writer, an encrypted message came from Sid. Said she wants to talk to us. Sounds urgent. Going to need you for this one, so swing by when you can. On my way. From the Moshai. Pathfinder, Jal expressed that you wished to meet with Aksul. It has been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so changed by the kett, it was difficult to talk to him. But perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I've arranged a meeting at my laboratory in Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Thank you! I appreciate that a lot. PB, hey, I've got a new Remnant project in the works. It's going to be big. Come say hi in my room in the Tempest, will you? On my way. Evictus Rix. Writer, I'm hearing rumours that scavengers found pieces of an ark on a planet called Aladdin. Might be nothing, but worth checking out. I'm on my way there anyway. Tan. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital we placate the Angara and keep them on our side. They've opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You have established ties with the resistance leader, the Moshai, and Aya's governor. Yes, I have. Do all you can to learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successful we'll be gaining their help colonizing Helios. No problem. Writer, I must be brief, but I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnected. Excellent news. We should talk in person. I've enclosed the nav point for our sanctuary on Kadara. The virus was only a first step. You could be a strong ally in future efforts. Knight. To writer from Captain Dunn. Writer, please see me on the Hyperion deck to discuss a sensitive matter. Sidera Nix. Dear Pathfinder, this is Sidera, Vetra's sister, but everyone calls me Sid. I know this isn't following protocol because who am I to contact Pathfinder through their personal console, right? But I know Vetra will tell me I will react, and I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it was something serious. Oh god. Did I see a message about something going wrong? There's some stuff going on here that doesn't really add up and people are getting hurt. Oh shit, I just didn't see this message. It's hard to explain. Can we talk in person? I'm in operation. Thanks. Yeah. Fuck. Vetra, hey Ryder, one of my friends from Kadara sent a list of tips for surviving there. It's mostly common sense, but there are some gems. No one knows who the charlatan is. Asking is dangerous. Okay. Be really careful dealing with Sloane and anyone who works for her. Nope. Politics on Kadara are less than who's got the biggest stick and more about who's willing to use the sticks they have in creative ways. Okay. There's a hole in the wall place in the slums that makes the best cup of Kuloa. Do not mix Quillola with other stimulants no matter what anyone says. Humans only. Don't ask Umi the bartender to surprise you. Nexus Cultural Exchange. We're currently hosting the first Angaran ambassador to the Nexus. Isa de Navarre. Despite the importance of your duties, we hope your next return to the station will coincide with his visit. A cordial meeting between the Pathfinder to first reach Aya and the Angaran ambassador could set the tone for our relationships in the future. Respectfully yours. Yeah, no problem. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. Last time I was on Kadara, I met this Asari at Kreela's who said she'd let me in on a little score. Apparently there's this matriarch who came over on the Nexus, only she died in stasis. My contact says she's next in line for the old lady's credits, a lot of credits. And get this, she says she'll split them with me. Trouble is, there's red tape, transfer fees, and she's having trouble mustering up the credits to clear them. Asked me if I could cover the transfer cost. I tried to bring Vetra in on this, but she says it's a scam. I'm not so sure. Seems like a pretty good opportunity to me. Is this a Nigerian prince? Drac, I think that's a Nigerian prince. It was a scam. Do me a favor, don't tell Vetra. You got it, pal. Writer, whatever Suvi is cooking up in the gallery smells terrible. She says it's for movie night, right? Good cause, bad choice of snacks. I can do better. Come see me and I'll show you. Okay. I thought I'd show you what Struck sent me. A transcript from an audio log that's got me worried about the colony. It sounds like Morda's cooking up something. Don't know what to think. Stop arguing with me, Brank. It's payback time for the initiative. They don't care about us, but they will. Soon they're gonna know that I'm Overlord. And once I execute my plan, there will be no denying that the Krogan rule Helios. Then they'll come begging to us. Okay, Morda, I'll get a team together, gather everything we need. No Krogan bows to the Nexus again. Okay! Alright, that's a heap of information that I'm not ready for. Fuck, okay, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. Okay, okay. Let's talk to PB first, I suppose. Open the door. PB, you made a new thing?
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh?
Yeah, it's...
Probably get into all sorts of trouble there.
We did.
And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea?
No.
Of all the ideas so far, it's the one most likely to blow up in our face.
Oh, thanks for the inspiration. Any other bubbles you want to burst?
I mean, no.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
You wanted to show me something?
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay. Hey, Pat. Pock. Okay. Callow?
I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array.
Did he tell?
A dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
Oh! Oh! He snapped!
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
What's going on?
All right, let's talk this out. What's going on?
I'm doing my job, and he's undoing it because... Hell if I know.
I don't think
You
that's...
weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
I don't think it's worth being sentimental. I think the problem is, Gil, from my perspective, right? A whole bunch of scientists came together to make this ship, right? You, one man, walk in, see something that you don't like the way that it is, and are changing it because it suits you better. Maybe you're right, maybe you're brilliant, but you are actively acting like you are the smartest person that could have built this ship, and that you could have done it alone. And I think that that's not on.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's right.
Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
The Tempest has too many new systems doing new things to just adapt on the fly. If we make changes, let's make them carefully and with respect.
Deal?
Your ship. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Ryder, I know it's not... Thank you.
Not a problem. Don't stress, my
Okay,
friend.
it's over. Let's get back to work.
Show's over. Get out of here. Actually, I think I need to talk to all of you. Stay here, everyone. Another meeting. Okay. Cora is literally never in her room. Open up! Hey, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Oh,
Didn't mean to scare
are you alright?
What? I'm not scared.
I mean, you hit the roof,
One
my
second.
friend.
What's going on in here?
What are you
look busy.
doing?
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Okay, I got you. No worries. You realize you can talk to me, though, right?
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something.
Sure.
I'm making gifts for everyone.
Wow.
I have a list.
Oh.
Gifts.
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on...
What?
I'm not sure yet.
Wow. Jal. First of all, I think even if she fucking hates poetry, the fact that you've went to so much effort will make her fucking day.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure
Up
I'm
to
there
you.
for that.
Liam seems to like my Rothgin. I might sew him one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Do Krogan like knives?
Love them.
I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
I think that's a great idea.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative.
He'll use it.
Would you like one?
Joel.
Yeah.
This is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you.
Sure.
But I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
Jal, like, you don't need to buy your place on this ship. You get that, right?
Well, I think you're great.
That's so...
It's true.
Yeah.
You're making me blush.
No, I'm
I
not.
can't tell.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected.
Of course.
Many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them.
Jal.
So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Jal, you're
Thanks
on
for
an...
listening.
Jal, you're on an alien ship? Like, you are the gateway between your species and like 12 more. And we're fighting the kett and we're gonna fucking absolutely annihilate them. That's kind of crazy to me that you are second guessing yourself. Come on, man.
You're one of us now, Joel.
You okay?
My reports from Ephra regarding Aksul are worrying.
In what
I
way?
don't understand how the Rokar manages to recruit so many.
When people are desperate, they
I'll see you later,
look
Joel.
anywhere.
Stay strong and clear.
Likewise, my friend. Okay. I didn't expect such a shock there. I need to ladder down. I need to go talk to Liam and Vetra. Open! Thank you! I run into this window all the fucking time. Crumbs? 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 Crumbs.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Hold on, did I just see some?
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
Yeah, we probably do. You were right, Drac.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid.
So did I.
She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Okay.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
Apologies, we were on a terrifying
So you
planet.
want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
Really?
What do you mean they're
Which
missing?
outposts?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I
Kett?
dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken.
Really?
A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
Okay.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
You don't?
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
I mean, it's your sister. Alright.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
Yeah, it's worth looking.
That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done.
Thanks, Sid.
Could I come along? I want to help.
I mean...
You know the answer to that.
No, of course not.
Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
Mm-hmm.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
You know, Vetra, sometimes you're such a mom. You know?
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
Do they smell that bad?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story
She
short,
did?
someone on Kadara Port has popcorn.
Oh.
And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Okay.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies.
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
right.
I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
I do. Alright. Okay. Have there always been a ladder here? You a sore loser? You're gonna sabotage the whole mission?
What's the story?
Good.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Good.
Anytime.
Don't fuck with me. I'm going the wrong way. I came over here just to threaten you. Okay. Okay. Alright. Hello?
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it?
Not at
Perhaps you
all.
had to be there when the Tempest was made. In a way, I'm always there.
Hmm.
I see my team's faces as clearly as yours. What's the saying? People aren't dead while someone still remembers them?
Yeah, I have heard that.
Remember them for me. Tell me who they were.
Serena still wore her bondmate's perfume years after they separated. I can see the patterns Tion embroidered in his Enviro suit. I see Lucille, O'Connell, too. Maybe they're not completely gone.
O'Connell?
If they still comfort and inspire you, are the people you love really dead?
It would be very hard to be the last. Though the Tempest will outlast us all. Did you need anything else?
Tell me about
What do you
everyone
think
else.
of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way.
I don't think
Too
he's
bad
got a problem
that
with
Gremlin
anyone.
roast he makes smells delicious.
I'll let you concentrate.
Ask him for
You
some.
know where I'll be.
He'll give you some. I believe that. Suvi!
Kett genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species,
and yet all kett.
Kind of weird, huh?
It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
Just learn what you can.
Figure them out. It might make a huge difference. Already on it, Pathfinder.
Thank you.
I should get back to things. Sounds good?
Indeed. I'm going to make that humane trap. Right, where... So the lair was just outside Liam's room, which it was probably in his fucking sofa. Like, let's be honest, it was probably in his sofa. Hello? I can fuck.
One trap ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
All right. Alright, let's get the Krogan. I think that's priority uno. And then probably the Turians, actually. Krogan and Turians. Sorry. Alright. Fire it up, baby.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Okay. What we got? There are a bunch new systems, huh? And still we have things to do elsewhere as well. I said Krogan first and I meant it. Callow, blast us. Especially if they're thinking of attacking Helios. Can't have that.
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
And Krogan.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from.
There's always people to steal from. As sad as that is.
I'm picking up something.
Good. Okay. Got some graphite. See what this is. Scan some planets.
Anomaly on sensors.
Good. Suvi, this is a very small thing. Every single time you say sensors, I think you say Zanzars. And I don't know what a Zanzar is, but that's what I think you're saying to me. And I don't know, there's no way to fix that. It's not a big deal. Just, I want you to know, every single time you say it, I go, and then I remember what we're talking about. The fuck?
Getting a scan.
Over here. Imagine if we can't figure out how to terraform all these worlds. I mean, the question is, why didn't we do that back in the Milky Way? Because would have saved us a lot of heartache. I know we don't have the vaults and shit, but still. Right. Alright. I would like to take... I mean, this setup's fine for the most part. I think probably my assault rifle is the weakest thing, and it's the fucking... Oh. It's the bouncing bullets that are the problem. But it's fine. I'll have to make another one that doesn't have bouncy bullets. Well, that one bump up. I mean, Drac and Vetra are the ones for this. I mean, they are the ones for this. And 7. Let's do it! We spend a lot of time spray painting our car.
Send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Eladin to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
Wanna come?
On my way.
Sweet. Maybe a Turian's not a great idea. Just thinking out loud. It's fine. It's a safe bet they're more mad at the initiative than the Turians at this particular moment.
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Okay.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
Uh-huh. How bad is this gonna be, Drac?
Remnant starship? No.
What?
41% exposed. I will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
Okay. So most of it is underground, okay. That's cool. That's a big ship. Moving on, we're moving on, moving on. Nothing can stop me. Okay.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Cool.
Gonna be
So the best lot, huh? Oh, it's hot! Oh, it's hot! Hot! Oh! The sun is in... Is that quicksand? I feel like that's probably quicksand. Alright. It's hot! Okay, let us Get in the Nomad. That's not my car! Where's my car? What? Talk to Sam on the Tempest. What? I spoke. All right. Just that's a person. Oh, hold on. There's multiple people.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. What are you looking at? Who are you? I didn't know there were people here. Who got you good? Hey, Kent.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. You're Nexus, right? A Pathfinder.
I am. Please
Kent
do not kill me.
Nexus security.
Uh-huh.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter.
Okay.
My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara.
Isn't that the way?
Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and
So
your sister's a
she
troublemaker.
didn't learn her lesson?
Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her.
Of course.
I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
Are you sure?
You'd give up your life for her?
That's a big...
Izzy's the only family I have. I'd do anything for her.
Of course, but...
I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat.
I have a vehicle.
I'm stuck before I've even started.
I'll get her.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
Yeah.
I hoped you'd say that. I think
Yep.
the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
Yeah, can do. Can do. Hey. Do not steal. Nope. I think I just fell down. Don't sprint up these stairs, apparently. It's a good way to die.
Those are water towers.
What are water towers?
The colony here gets all its supply from Ania.
Ania. Hello, scavenger, if that's your real name. Nothing.
What? Nothing.
Really? Because it looks like you're looking at me. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm just another customer, not looking for trouble.
Yeah? Then you shouldn't have come here. Because on Eladon, you can bet trouble's looking for you.
I fucking hate your glasses.
Shouldn't have sat down here, idiot.
What'd you call me?
Watch who you're calling an idiot.
What are you gonna do about it, idiot?
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Drac?
Right. Let's just
Tear his spine from his body. What a dick.
Ryder, I heard
Yeah.
that little exchange.
She called me an idiot. He called me an idiot.
They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out.
Oh.
Scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to me. And, you know, be discreet.
Oh. I'll be discreet. Pacha! I'm just kidding.
Are you Jorgal Strux?
Maybe. You, I think you are.
Yeah?
I'm the Pathfinder from the Nexus. You asked me to meet you here.
Don't murder me.
I did. Thanks for coming.
Uh-huh. Listen, pal. I fucking love the Krogan.
Losing the Krogan
Big part of my heart.
in the initiative. Some of my best friends are Krogan.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to leave the Nexus, but I needed to support my people and my clan.
Hey, I
So,
understand.
trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
Yeah, I don't think that you did the wrong thing walking out. I think the Nexus fucked you.
Did she kick you out?
But
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her.
of course.
She's planning a strike against the Nexus. That much we know.
Okay. Drac disagrees.
Drac trusts Morda, and I trust Drac.
Hearn, Morda's leading the colony for a reason. She's tough, but that's good. You're not there, Drac. Morda is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying.
Okay.
Your homeworld's worse than this place.
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morda's rationing.
I see.
My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
I want that too.
We need the Krogan and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morda ruins it.
Okay.
You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Is that a possibility? Because that would genuinely be bad. Alright. Increased aggression, possible cerebral deterioration.
Not a scavenger rider.
Oh. But I scanned them so well.
Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder.
Why? What did it say?
Excellent.
Brain chemical imbalance. Okay. Oh, I fell. Just walking around doing nothing at all. Don't worry, guys.
Inconclusive. Find a different one.
Is it because they're Krogan and they're all violent? Because I guess that makes sense.
Where's that goddamn sun?
Alright. You get out of my face! Why is everyone here so fucking rude?
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I know.
You want to be careful. From what I hear, it's swarming with scum. Just make sure you know where your guns are.
Turian mail. What is that?
Data inconclusive. Find a different one.
Okay. Something's going on here, though. What is up?
Did I hear you talking about the Remnant?
I ain't here to talk about anything.
You an eavesdropping snake?
Maybe.
Been breaking it down to sell. Could make a killing from the pieces.
Oh, okay.
Ryder? You should check that out.
I should?
Push off.
How much? Oh god.
Push off.
You push off. Push you off a cliff if you don't watch your fucking mouth. Stealing the next shuttle out of here. Alright.
Interesting.
Are you actually finding anything? Look at all that fluorite.
Heard you killed Klein.
The worm almost killed you. What worm?
not a scavenger rider.
Oh. What is that?
Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Come this way. Follow me.
Uh-huh.
That's a fancy ship, all right. And lots of deals inside.
We're about to be murdered. Like 100% we're about to be murdered. We have been identified.
It's a fair exchange.
Why? Because you say it.
Strange. Data's not coming through. Try another one.
Fair. If you don't think so, go trade somewhere else.
Okay, I will.
Uh-huh.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
No!
Sorry.
Subtle. Also not a scavenger.
Sorry. Hello, scavenger.
Nice duds. Better watch your back. There's probably already a dozen people planning to kill you for it.
Well, I mean, thank you.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Just trying to help.
Thanks.
So, what else can I do for you?
What do you do?
What do you do on this planet? Why are you here?
Why? Trying to find out where my claim is?
No.
Relax.
I do the same as anyone else here. Try not to get killed.
Okay.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
There's a flop house not far from here. There's always shelter. Maybe even a bed, if someone died that day.
Cool.
You know a Krogan named Strux?
Nope. But Krogan are hard to miss. Look around.
Okay.
We're done.
Suit yourself.
Hi. I scanned him and he doesn't know. Oh, I could.
Scavenger rider.
Yeah, I know. You should. I'll do what I want. Hello, Sean.
You are well-maintained weapons. I take it you're not one of the locals.
No.
Think I'll stick out?
Like water in the desert. My boss Ania picked up on you from the second you landed.
Oh. Who's Ania?
What's your boss like?
She gave me a job and a place to live. I'm grateful to her for that.
Okay.
But
She's not easy on your kind. I've seen her deny them water based on nothing but her mood. She didn't live on Kadara like I did. All she's seen is the exiles on Eladin. It's enough to turn anyone against outsiders. But I don't like seeing people suffer, even exiles.
Well, I'm not an exile.
so you work for the water merchant?
I design the filtration systems. Now I keep them from breaking down in the heat.
You're
Okay.
an engineer.
Of sorts. On Kadara, I design defense systems for the settlements. Specialized
Okay.
traps to use in the dump. I can't continue that work here.
No. The sun.
Sun never goes down on Eladin.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Constant blazing daylight.
I heard a guy talk about how he wanted the sun to just fuck off, so that makes sense. Yeah,
How
yeah.
do you end up here?
Same as anyone.
Sweet.
Run up a debt on Kadara and needed to escape. I have to say life isn't bad here. I move between the Paradise and New Tachanka, keeping the water tanks running.
New Tachanka.
I even go to the flop house to buy extra parts from the scavengers. They respect me there.
Okay.
Still, I miss the exciting stuff. Felt like I was making a difference when I built defense systems.
Join the resistance then.
If you want to make a difference again, the Resistance needs recruits on Fold.
The resistance.
Hmm.
It's a nice thought, but I doubt they'd take a lowlife like me.
I'll vouch for you.
I should get going.
Careful out there.
Bologna.
Well, well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Sure.
A Pathfinder.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
How do you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara.
Oh.
Word travels fast there. Should hear what the collective is saying about you.
What are they saying about me? All good things?
I will repeat it, for your sake.
Oh. Alright. You know Isabel?
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
I mean, What do you want?
Come on, you're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine. I've never met her, but I heard the scavengers talking.
And what'd they say?
Mentioned a cave out in the dunes. Something about Isabel's time being limited.
Limited?
This is the nav point. Just watch out. That's a bad area.
Okay.
All of Eladin is a bad area.
Good point.
Reyes?
Ever work with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes?
Yeah.
One of my buyers, actually. You know him?
Yes.
I'm not surprised. Reyes knows everyone. Some a little too well.
Yeah, that's not his relationship with me.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang
Cannibalism.
to make my skin crawl.
Wow, okay.
I plan to keep my distance.
Smart. But it's not just the gang leaders. The ones in the paradise are dangerous too.
Is this paradise?
It's supposed to be a neutral zone, but I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rules.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. I don't like slaves.
Salvage to Kadara? How does that work?
The scavengers come from...
I thought it said slaves, but it clearly said salvage.
I pay them next to nothing.
Charming. Then what?
I haul my loot to Kadara and sell to the merchants.
For high.
Cut, naturally, but mostly
I fucking hate Slow, and if I get a chance to kill her, I'm killing her.
Sell it at a premium in the flop house. It's a solid life.
Okay.
If you say so.
Aladdin?
What's your take on Eladin?
If the worm or the gang leaders don't kill you, the heat in Ataraxia will. I don't know how anyone can live here.
What is the worm?
Somehow they make it work.
What is the worm?
Barely. At least once a trip, an escaped slave or ex-cultist tries to bribe me for a ride out of here. Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tachanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like theirs.
It's a good setup. Okay.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Huh. Interesting. Hello.
So you're Ania.
That's right. And you are?
Vetra.
We do business with the same people on Kadara.
Oh.
Ah, yes. One of the newcomers. Welcome, all of you, to my paradise.
Hi.
Outside the gates, you're on your own. But in here, you're safe.
Cool.
Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
And how does that normally go?
Control here must be difficult.
These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
Tell me about you.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
You cannibal?
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me.
Oh.
Most powerful woman on Eladin.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
Okay.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
I'm looking for the Krogan.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Eladin with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
A sinkhole?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well, so far.
That ship.
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya?
Did I?
Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
Okay.
Who lives on this planet?
Desperate folks, mostly. Misfits, some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Charming.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side.
I'll do what I want.
There's a place they call the Flop House, east-ish of here. Den of murder and misery. You should pay it a call.
Adieu. Actually, do you have anything I want?
I don't know. What do you have to trade?
I don't know.
Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Defensive fortification. Mine. Mine. Okay. Biotic damage. Ooh. Okay. Pistols. I'm going to sell you that. I'm going to sell you those. Why don't I ever change my setup? Ever. I'm just asking for trouble when you think about it. Why doesn't it always take them? It makes the noise, but it doesn't always take them. Like, it didn't put in either of these. Armor. Arms. Chest. Okay, I think we are good. Give me money. Or did I still owe you money after all that? I probably still owed you money after all that. Considering who you are and all. Okay, oh, I did it again. Okay. I wish to find medical supplies. Halsey. Okay. Well, I guess we'll drop a wee waypoint. Where are those people that just were very rude to me? Apparently I've already scanned them or something like that. Alright, drop the thing! Woo!
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Drop it!
Automated protocols activated. Deploy.
The circuit? What's the circuit?
Eladin, charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
And beastards.
This was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Okay.
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots.
Oh, of course.
Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon, and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
75 seconds. Okay.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Yes.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Then let's roll, baby! Woo!
You know what surprises me?
What?
How not angry I am. Sometimes it feels like I should be angrier.
How would that help?
What?
Anger only gets you so far before you buck up and fix what needs fixing.
Whoa.
That's you. That's why you got off the Nexus. It's harder to fix something you can't change.
All right. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, sinkhole, sinkhole!
I hope we're not stuck.
We're not stuck. We're not stuck. I improved my boost. What?
Ryder, are those scavengers dismantling the remnant tech? That a problem? It is if they get their hands on a remnant core. It could become unstable and attract the Scourge. How do we stop it?
Noted.
Beats me.
Pathfinder, I could modify your Omni tool to disable the cores and prevent them from reacting.
Do it.
Do it. Let's go fix this.
Open. Oh. Don't attack me. Was that you? Oh, Drac, I kind of think that was you and not the thing, but oh my god, you just got fired. That was hilarious. Woo! Whoa! I was almost fucked up. Alright, fuck him up. I'll get him, I'll get him, I'll get him! Woo! I missed. Like, really badly missed. Don't worry though, I got a second chance! Reloading. Woo! There's quite a few still. Deactivate. I'm being shot by Remnant. Oh, fuck. Pots, can you get that? Wasn't really expecting that on the fucking thing. I didn't think... Oh, God. Got one. Fucking hate Remnant. Got it.
Giving it everything I got.
Deactivate. Got it, 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 got it. Alright, and you were a waste. There we go. Drac, do you see them? Where did you chase them off to? Don't worry. I'll take the high ground and they'll shoot at me. I mean, I said that's what I was gonna do. And what did I fucking do? I got their attention. Alright, you guys keep their attention if you please. Am I summoning these Remnant? I think I'm summoning these Remnant. That's interesting.
Good. That should do it.
Pathfinder, I detect scavenger interference at additional Remnant sites.
Cool.
Never make it easy for me. Let's go to those other sites.
You see my dog shit aim there? It was pretty atrocious. Vandium. Where are they all? Found one. Fucking get back here! Where'd he go? Where the fuck did he go? Ammo?
Normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Really?
Life support restored.
I found him. Whoa! What did you hit me with? It hurt like hell. Got him. Thank you. There he is. There he is. Boom! I incinerated him. Let's get back to the car. Okay. Let's roll. Back to the car.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
I have been mining, my boy. That's all I do, I mine.
Gonna be okay.
Every time you say that, I believe you less.
Doesn't make it less true.
Drax. I don't know. Like, you're just trying to help. Oh, sorry, wrong kind. Boost? It's such a good boost! Yes.
Life support is back online.
Good. What? Is that Tachanka? Oh, okay. What is that? It's gotta be Tachanka, right? Full speed ahead! I'm coming, Krogan. Yeah.
So, Morta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
I'm not really Nexus, though, when you think about it.
On this hellscape. Once the Krogan put their mind to something, they'll get it done.
We're gonna drop that.
Getting close to New Tuchanka.
Hi. Hi.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Thank you. Oh. Don't go to Sloan. Don't go to Sloan. She's a bully. Excuse me, good sir. Do you mind if I come in?
No outsiders.
You're blue.
Human Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
Drac. It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
Mm-hmm.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
Brack.
I'm not here to
The
step
fuck
on
does
any
that
toes.
mean?
I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help. Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in. But Drac.
Drac.
Tell you to shut up. I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here.
Cool.
Good.
Thank you. Hey everyone! I'm a human pathfinder from the Nexus.
I think she's pretty tough to just stroll in here.
Wonder how long she's lasted in real fights.
I've been in real fights.
Saw the worm out there.
Oh.
Again. That thing is huge.
The worm.
Dr. O'Keefe's data was right next to the scrubbed ones. Don't worry, Dr. Gunnar. I'll track it down.
Dr. O'Keefe. I know that name.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe. What was on it?
His work regarding
Why do I know that name?
physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege, or I was acquainted with his protege.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands.
Of course.
I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
Who was Dr.
You
O'Keefe?
talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
Is he the one that was working for Saren?
Genetic mutation approach the initiative has invested in.
Right.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
I'd like that.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
It's okay, man. We'll figure it out.
Dr. O'Keefe's important work can't be lost.
I think that might be who that be. Corton Woods? Yes, real genuine Varan jerky, just like your battlemaster used to make it. It's the kind of jerky you can put between your lip and gum during a fight, and smell of blood mixes with a taste of salt, and sends you into blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking orders all week, serious inquiries only. Karsten Luck. Got a weapon that uses special parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on. I've got a custom microfabricator and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help your firearm stop pulling to the right and give you the accuracy you remember. My microfabricator uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can be adapted to any shape. Might not be pretty, but we'll get you shooting again. Bring your old guns and something to offer. Jar Ulchi. I had these before we went into cryo and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They're either Asari or human, and they don't taste like much at first, just kind of sweet, but then they burn the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more. I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg, not a nut, also a plant. Clove, part of a hoofed animal. Cinnamon, I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. I think it's a shelled animal. I can get everything else. Offer upon delivery. Copy locked issue of 4X52, plus up to 4 gingerbread cookies. Alright. Cool. You say they're testing me, so I should ignore them, yes? Okay. I can do that. Afternoon? I don't argue with that. Tachanka was not a nice place.
You were late this morning. I think it's in so. You're later.
Hi.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
No, I'm Pathfinder.
Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him, so I don't have to deal with the customers.
Oh. Okay.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back?
Hey, I'm not all about that.
Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
I disagree.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're very old.
Final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage.
Oh.
My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 2 dozen Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
That...
But the scavengers are crawling
It's not
all
what
over the
happened.
salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I picked my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat.
Okay.
Don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers.
No, of course.
I was a warrior, but now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Okay. Hi.
Pathfinder, welcome.
Okier made grunt! That's who he is.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that.
That's who he is.
Critics are critics, I say.
About time someone around here is friendly.
Just give him time. Prove you're one of the good ones.
Okay.
Buy something before he starts yelling again.
Sure thing, pal. Sure thing, pal. I mean, you don't have anything to offer. At all. Not a thing. Krogan love their shotguns.
Hey, you. Come take a look.
Me? Hi.
No one can land a scratch.
What worm? Wait. Is this a tunnel? Is there a giant worm here? Rorik? Tell me. Please tell me there's a giant worm here. I do, yes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
Not that I'm aware of.
Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours.
I see.
Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
That's very nice. Were you guys together?
Were you two, you know?
Together?
We were friends. At least I thought so.
Huh.
One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Any chance she's in trouble?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
That's one of those worm... That's the worm? That's a remnant. Sorry. What's she like?
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush.
And I bet they did.
In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
I'll help. I'll find her.
You. Make sure she's okay.
There's a salvage runner at the Paradise. She might know something.
Okay.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet?
Of course.
Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
My pleasure, Rorik. You
seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult.
Oh.
Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Sounds like Helios
I
was
like
an
you.
easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka.
It's hard, isn't
I
it?
almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
You might have died on the way.
Lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Fair point.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here we don't have to fight so hard.
Here?
Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
I hope so.
I should get going.
I like you, Rorik. Nice to meet a A Krogan who doesn't immediately want to prove to me how tough he is. Gulnaz Bin. Hey everyone, as we continue building new structures, remember that building is like firing your shotgun into a pack of iron. Adjust your safety first. We don't want to focus on the cons, so let's have a pro-versation about safety. I love it. Whoever's trying this, terrific. Please wear helmets while building unless you really don't want to. Okay. Don't use the welding torches for tattoos unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Quit stealing supplies. We've got computers. We know you're doing it and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to the things the plans say should have guns on them. Don't fire your gun into the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. These are fair enough rules. Wick Skarin. Warlord Morda told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to be pouring a little fire on them to make sure you're not crying like a Volus with a busted suit as soon as I leave. Keep your IFFs up to date. I'm going to be firing off test rounds, and I don't want my little gun friends to mistake you for a kett. Also taking requests, anyone want cryo ammo in these, maybe incendiary, let me know if you want to shatter your enemies or just laugh when they roll around trying to put themselves out. Also, any kills the turrets get count as mine for the colony standards. Fair enough. Kor Ama. Imagine that you're a proud warrior fighting for your people at the height of the Rachni War. When the ancient spirits of Tuchanka awakened and spread across the galaxy, some are changed, gaining magical powers and a tie to the homeworld through the blood of Kalros herself. That's that worm, yeah? I think that's the worm. Killed a Reaper. While others become horrible monsters, can you conquer the beasts within and save the galaxy? Join us in Krant, The Ragening, a live-action role-playing experience for Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light, non-lethal combat. All you need is any dice roller app, the light show Omnitool utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet friends and have fun in a supportive environment. Contact poster for information and meet-up times. I love that idea. I am in. Absolutely in. You good?
Saw the worm bust straight through an old ship.
What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Is there an invisible wall stopping me doing that? I think I missed a turn. Whoop. I mean, we're already fairly out of the shit heap. Afternoon. Hi.
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia? Went pretty wild out there.
Better to live for myself than to see this place go the same way as Tuchanka.
Don't be stupid. Morta will find her way.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen. Oh no, I've got some questions. I want to make it clear that yes, this is genuine Varan jerky, not textured proteins covered in salt, so that you can't tell the difference. That's some garbage I came up with that kind of tastes the same. It's a prime cut Varan, slow roasted Clixon style, and then marinated in pie-jack sauce. It's ready to kick down the door to your mouth and charge in shotgun first to assault your taste buds. I've got a full crate, and the best offer takes them. My custom microfabricator is great, but it's a stubborn beast, and every time I run a repair, I end up spitting extra pieces all over my workroom. You wouldn't think that would be a problem, but the bricks that fit together are tough little Vorship pellets, and they're sharp too. I've had the worst pain of my life stepping on the damn things. Need someone to come in and sweep the workroom out so I can walk around without punching holes in my feet. Offering microfabrication for repair work on firearms or other small appliances for work. That's pretty good. Of course it's cloned, you whiny bunch of Vorcha. I said it wasn't textured proteins. I never said it was original meat. It's built from a template of preserved tissue. Though you can ask a scientist, it's real Varan meat, even if it never hung on a bone itself. Now quit whining and make an offer. Oh man. Good shit. Good shit. Hi. Hi everyone. I'm looking for Morda. I think she's expecting me. I hope she is. Rongulna has been. Hello again, everyone. It's time for a little carefrontation. It's great that you study the courtship material, but inflammation has been tougher than boiled Vorcha. Our medics have noted that the nettles you all are gathering and giving to each other in bouquets are poisonous. Oh, fuck. The females have been patient so far by only breaking your bones. I fucking love Krogan. They're just so stupid. Well, let's not test that any further. I'm pleased that our lone fatality was the stupid little Pyjak who stood outside in the middle of a thunderstorm holding a sonic amplifier over his head in an attempt to gain breeding privileges. Our own warlord has seen the trouble we're all having, and we will now be taking part in what she says is an ancient Earth tradition that is going to cut through the garbage and sort this mating stuff out for everyone. Oh, is it speed dating? Polish your suits and puff up your hump smells. The Nakmor Morda dance, wow, she named it after herself, is next week with the female, and the females will be sending out invitations to the males that wish to accompany them. Oh, I don't really know what that is. Like, I've heard a little bit about it in like sitcoms and things like that. I think it must be a very American thing because I don't know about it anywhere here. Korname, thanks to all who came out to our recent event. Special thanks to the Pyjaks who thought they should show up with real ammo and scare the weaklings playing games. It's really interesting to see how a group social activity like Krant, the reasoning attracts people who want to ruin others' fun, and also how a group used to working with other people and come together as a team and stomp on some faces. Yeah. Also, all of you are part of the Dreams of the Lost Thresher event. You made me cry. Remember to sync your dice roller apps and see you soon. Oh, it went well. Good. Gulnaz Bins. Females, though you have been trained not to do so, be honest in what you want. Males grow a quad and communicate. Let us all remember those we lost at the Nakmor Morda dance. In a way, they are the true heroes. What? What happened? What happened at that dance? Great meetup. I loved how my little headbutter laughed when we took the hills at full speed. Hearing him sing along during story time was amazing. Thanks to whoever brought the VI that did the diaper change and skill check tutorial. Yeah, good shout on that. And also to whoever brought the demolition charges. The way all their little eyes lit up when those when those things blew were fantastic. Same times next week. Aw. Okay. Hey.
Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch
Hey.
An old friend. Frank, you built this whole place.
Hi.
Don't let the fact that he's hurt not bother you. We can't help it. What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
I mean, I like it.
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first.
What?
It seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
Fair enough.
It's rustic.
I like it.
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
It looks good.
I'm guessing you have questions.
Lots. Is Drac a member?
Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
You're getting old.
Day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Are you old too?
Sad honor that'll be.
So who are you?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Lovely.
I just can't seem to get rid of them.
Oh, you guys are the same age? Okay.
The plants here. Where'd they come from?
Ever since the
Oh, roughly.
Warren and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
Okay.
Built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
Cool.
New Tachanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
That's good.
There's a lot of prefab materials here. And shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
Of course.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was going to stop us.
That's true. That's true.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus, after the mutiny.
Yeah.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Almost.
Could've parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
I'll talk to you later.
What is that? I don't know what that is. Hi, Val. Val.
Sell Rincall the humans. Matter of principle.
Thank you?
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep.
Oh.
Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Varric. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
Really?
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
What do you have against selling Rincall to humans?
What is
Spend too
Rincall?
much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it.
I can stomach it.
Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
Oh.
Bet I could handle it.
Yeah.
Typical.
Why leave
What
Tachanka?
made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart.
Fair.
Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
wise to burn bridges out here.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tachanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
Oh.
What's Rincall?
Krogan alcohol, like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself, strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
They're still the best.
Stock up.
Will do, Drac.
Back to it.
Can you just give Drac like 10 cases of it? Whatever, I'll just pay it.
I know what I saw.
A shaman.
That worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
Hey!
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
That sounds like a threat.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Oh, wait, I would hope
Argo
not.
and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger.
Yeah.
Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building.
There's plenty of enemies here.
This is how clan wars start.
Okay.
Sounds like all they need is something to shoot.
That's exactly what they need.
Have you met the
Best way to stop
kett?
this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Rite of Union.
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team.
Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me before
Okay.
we write, and we can hold this colony together.
Sure.
How am I supposed to help with the right?
For one, they need something to fight.
What?
I hope you don't
Wait, what?
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena.
Oh.
Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Okay.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
Then I'm in.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wilds to attract a fiend.
A fiend.
The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Thank you, shaman. Ooh. Hey. Where did you get that? The fighting pit.
Say it with me.
No mercy!
No mercy!
No mercy! Hi. Hey, Brank.
You Ravener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes.
Hi.
Find me later near the fighting pit.
Mm-hmm.
Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Well, I couldn't find you.
Are you Morda?
Admittedly, I didn't look up.
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Mm-hmm.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one.
I'm not responsible for that. Thank you for welcoming
Because it
me.
doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't.
Okay.
You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again.
No, I wasn't.
Galaxy, same crap.
I'd
Yes.
just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
I'm better.
Pathfinder, to see what a successful colony looks like.
I mean, I've actually established a couple colonies, but I am actually very impressed.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you, only regret. Watch, the Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my face before I smash it.
Morda, you need to know something about me. You see, I'm fairly desperate, and there are plenty of Krogan. You're just the one currently at the top. Hell, I could wait a week and someone could stab you in the back. Because that's what Krogan do. And also, not meaning to be racist, Jack, I'm sorry. But, also, I'm literally already hearing people thinking about coming back to the Nexus. I'm already hearing people say that you are doing a shit job. And all I could think to myself is that it's been a pleasure meeting you.
I'm going to journal about this later. See you soon.
I still think that she's not super dangerous, Drac. Thoughts?
Morda's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah, maybe.
She said the initiative will pay. That's us. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Where's the fighting pit? Down? Presumably? Scavengers on patrol.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outside.
That's cool. No worries. Just trying to find the fighting pit. Think I found the fighting pit.
Come on. You have to try, at least.
You're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Disagree!
Don't talk. Hey, Nexus. back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
They've
Oh.
made some good progress.
No.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
Why not?
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong, not more offspring. Am I right?
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try?
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
Look, I'm going to say the same thing I say all the time. If you aren't willing to try, I understand completely how much that must suck. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck that. I don't understand that at all. And it's horrible. But if you don't try, the Krogan will die out. That's a fact. So it is up to you. But I would try. No matter what.
This is a new life for the Krogan. Anything can happen.
Pathfinder's right. We're starting over. We've actually got a shot at having a kid now.
Let's continue this discussion later.
You always had a chance. And now it's even better. Hello.
Blood? Double your creds with the blood threshers? Got your winning ticket right here.
Ooh.
So, you in?
Sure.
Alright, I'll take my chances.
Thank you. Get him, Red! You got him! I can't tell who's winning. Come on, Red! I think my one's winning, Drac. I could cheat by shooting it. Hi.
No, I got that on myself.
Nice.
That was a run. Wasn't even fair.
Hello.
Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps. It's kicking your human ass.
I mean, it's hot.
Yeah. Ha. No thresher maws on Earth to practice on.
I mean...
I'd like to see it. Next time we go out looking for fiends, we'll take you.
Sure. Why not?
Fiends? Yeah, they're tough. How about we find an architect? Throw that in the mix.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Might kill us.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
It does, doesn't it?
You're okay, Nexus.
Thank you. I made friends.
That was a run. Wasn't even fair.
You lost. You lost, pal. You lost, son.
See that worm? No one can lend a scratch.
Hello.
We'll win the next one for sure.
Did I lose? God damn it. Alright, everyone, most of you are used to either gender segregated camps back on Shunka or mostly male mercenary work off world. But now we're all together and it's time for us to make the most of this opportunity. With females sending breeding requests and males asking many questions about fertility, we've had some good dialogue so far, and in most cases everyone has already recovered from their injuries. To that end, we've added some mandatory cultural education. Blasto 6, Partners in Crime. Notice Blasto and Blasto's partner sister agreeing to engage in mating rituals. Blasto's partner does not attempt to assert authority over his sister or shoot Blasto for mating with his sister without permission. Fleet and Flotilla. Belikas and Chalet are good models for behavior of a couple that is interested in courting despite cultural differences. Do not sing though. Nobody sings while mating. That's just a thing they do in vids sometimes. I cannot stress that enough. Grant hardly waits. Now I know some of you got offended by having a young Krogan court a human female, but since the... They're watching just a lot of porn. Now I know some of you got offended by having a young Krogan court a human female, but since the vid is literally about a young Krogan trying to learn appropriate courtship behavior, you're all going to shut up and watch it. Also, Vega Bill Jr. does a great job. Does a great job as the human's female father. Human female's father. You should be made an honorary Krogan. Sorry, Confessions 26, True Blue couldn't hurt. What were they all called? Fleet and Flotilla. Basso Sig, okay. Cool. After that, we recommend that you try some edutainment in the form of one of the dating sims vids available at any kiosk. I can think of a few better ways for us all to learn about romance than by playing an interactive game on the subject. Wixgarn, did you see how my turret blew up an entire kett gunship? I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure you saw it because apparently the explosion damaged the optic nerves of some males who weren't wearing the safety goggles. Males, the goggles are your friends. Trust the goggles. Theo fucking Krogan. I'm off to Apex training, but I've left the codes and you can contact me for help if they're killing everything too fast and making the rest of you Pyjacks look bad. You're all the best Krant a female could ask for. Let's show this galaxy what we can do. Also, keep those IFF up to date and install the behavior algorithm where the turret actually gets happy when it kills things like Blood Rage, but for a turret, and I'm pretty sure it worked as intended, but you never know. Have fun. Okay. From Cormer written. Any other males who have kids interested in getting together now that we're supposed to raise them along with the females instead of just visiting? I have a lot of questions. Let's get together with the little ones and figure out how to do this. Maybe let's keep it safe, no explosive rounds, alright? Contact poster, yeah, good idea. Solid idea. I did see you there, by the way. I wanted to read the emails first.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morta I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Oh, you can trust me. I've only named the other guy 3 times.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorbo. Or Clan Erdnot. Some in Clan Naknor, too.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed?
I did.
Morta's after the drive core.
Why?
It's permanent tech. She can't activate it.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
Oh.
The drive core is a power source. Sam?
How bad would that be?
Is handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Okay.
The teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Nots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morta gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Get away from me. Thanks,
okay.
Frank.
That's a problem. That's a pretty big problem. Cover your side of the device is valuable for its last standard. Okay. Okay. That's interesting.
A bomb. He did say bomb, right?
He said bomb. I heard bomb. He definitely said bomb. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, he said bomb. I don't know why a bunch of them are wanting me to... I can get this Nexus trash out of here. You guys are mean. Well, no, actually.
Yeah? You want to play the heavy for a criminal?
I'd love to take down the worm.
Everyone would. What is up, my boy? Are you okay? What happened?
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
Yeah, that was my dad.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
Yeah, he died.
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
What's up?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet?
No.
That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble.
Okay.
I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Well,
have you had much trouble with the scavengers?
How bad is it?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan.
Yeah, they're
Give
fucked.
it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate. And who knows?
Okay.
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Ah.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help.
Are you saying they ate you?
Pathfinder.
Huh. They ate part of him. And to be fair, Krogan would actually make a good meal. They got all those extra organs and stuff. It does make sense. Like if you're gonna eat one of the species.
Lost in all the pit fights.
Run, 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 run. Where does this go? Wait, am I an idiot? I think I might be an idiot. Alright, I had fun. See you later.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Cool. There's a rock. Oh my god, I'm just stuck. Alright. So here's what I want to do, right? I want to go see that worm that... I'm panicking! Cool. All good.
You never tried looking for your dad.
I tried. I asked around. Loudly. Dumb, huh?
You were a kid.
Sure way to make someone vanish is to let him know someone else is looking. Either Dad or whoever it was that made him disappear.
You hate him for it.
Nah. I tell myself he'd come back if he could have. I'll never get the truth, so I'll take the lie that makes everything easier.
If you insist. If you insist. Hello. That's quite a lot of remnant. Don't worry though, I have solution. I'm hoping that'll literally pull them all in. Wait, did they fly out of it? You can't fly out of it. That's not on. Woo! Pew 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 pew! Boom! Baby! We got it. Oops. Okay. We got one. One of the weird remnant areas that you just kind of clear them out of, and you're like, job well done. For reasons unknown. But I wanted to fight that fucking space worm thing. I think it's over in this way direction. There it is. I'm coming for you, bitch. I don't know what all this is, but it's not gonna distract me. Oh, fuck.
Shit. Stasis pods from Ark Natanus.
Are any of them alive?
It's difficult to obtain a clear reading on all pods at once. We should investigate.
Agreed. Oh, we lined right up for him, huh? Whoa! Yeah, we really couldn't have caused more of a problem for ourselves, huh? They're behind me! They apparently have taken down Drac, which means we're fucked. Fucking murder him! Drone! Murdered him. Holy shit. What are they fucking hitting him with? I'm gonna go get Drac. Two seconds, Drac.
What's the grenade?
Woo! On your feet, 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 on your feet! Down! Fucking kill yourself, man. There you go. Oh, man. Okay, we did it. Good. Oh, you know, you mean that. Never mind. Never. My life support. 2 seconds. Where are the pods? Ah, here they are. Okay.
Turian, but not their Pathfinder.
Okay.
Subject is a child.
Okay.
Subject is too old.
This one's got power.
This one has power? No fucking way!
Pathfinder, the body has no vitals.
Sam, check the pod's history.
According to the final log, this stasis pod was jettisoned from Ark Natanus.
Uh-huh.
Maybe when it hit the Scourge.
The timeline doesn't match. This pod was ejected long after Natanus was reported missing.
What?
These stasis pods were dumped for a reason.
Pick one. Andromeda's nothing but dangerous.
We should finish checking the pods for Mason, then report back to Avitus.
Reading
They're
negative.
They're really all dead?
No match.
All of them? Okay.
Too many variations in the genome.
Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay. What are we gonna do? Extract us.
Said she wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what my plan was. I want to have these conversations.
Pock.
What's up?
You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
What are your
Hey
plans?
there. You named her Pock? Yep. Proof of concept.
Oh.
To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Oh! I thought they were the... Oh, now I feel stupid.
Zap. I like it. Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me.
Okay.
But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Of course.
Sure, why stop and smell the roses? Getting remnant technology to work is so passé. I'm not one to rest on my laurels.
Okay.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Really?
Your
How
enthusiasm
sure
is
are you?
infectious. Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown. To find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech. We can do that.
Okay.
Rock. Pock and Zap think so too.
I know they do.
So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Okay. I can do that. I wanna... Okay, so... Talk to Sam on the Tempest. Where do we keep Sam on the Tempest? In my room? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, I was so close to this as well.
Actionable intel from the security vid of Spender.
What did you find?
Where was I? I got to the island. I am not sure, although it's probably a pretty decent chance. I got to the island after the little archipelago. I fell down. I woke up in the morning, and then I stopped the stream there. So, not 100% sure. Okay. Alright, hold on. I want... But yeah, the island. The big island. That. Gotta do that. Which I'm assuming, with no basis really, because I still stand by my theory that I have to go to Malaysia at some point, that okay.
About that, Lexi. We don't know how long we're going to need the rations to last. Even trading with Kadara and Aya, we don't have a reliable food source in Helios yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
There was that paste, remember? That, like, toothpaste we could eat? So I think we're fine. I wouldn't worry about it, everyone. Lost my train of thought. You distracted me. The comms! That's what I was doing. Hey, Victus!
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Oh, good.
Right?
How you doing?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
I beg your fucking pardon?
It could be coming from your salmon plant.
He's sending me his location.
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were
Found some
jettisoned
pods from
the Ark, no
afterwards.
survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Seems to be.
Or keeping it afloat, at least.
I mean, they're dropping pods for reasons.
Meet me there. We'll find answers.
Sounds good. Alright. I found literally no leads on the Solarian Arc. Okay, that's all this shit from there. I wish this stuff didn't stay on that. Don't know how I failed opening emails. I guess I spoke to them before. Crux. There's a lot of stuff. That I need to do. That I want to do. As well. Okay. Outcast leadership. Okay. It was done. It was said. Yeah, we should do that. Got a few things to do on the Nexus, actually. Oh, yeah, let's actually do that. Let's check the trap. Let's do that. Open! Gil. Did I get it?
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal.
It's a hamster. You're fine. Look at you.
It's okay. No one's going to eat you.
You're mine now.
You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay.
Wanna be mine?
How about a nice warm cage in my quarters and all the cereal you can eat?
That's what I thought you'd say.
Everybody around here needs a home.
I have hamster. I just got flashbacks to trying to catch that fucking hamster in the in the cargo bay, just being like, where the fuck is it? I hear it. Oh. Okay. Up. Okay, cool. Now, let us actually look at the map. One second. I have to say, feeling pretty good about myself. Pock's the first thing I've made that I doubt I'll get tired of. Not saying a ton, believe me. Someday when we get this REM tech all figured out, Pock's gonna blow people's minds. Not sure why I decided to write to you. Strange impulse that, I'll have to noodle on it a bit. Non-work related email. Writer, I told Liam and PB and Lexi a children's story that the mothers used to tell us when we were small. It's from our oral history of the time before the Scourge. The crew said I should write it down so that it can be added to the cultural centre on the Nexus, the Wayward Child. Long ago there was a child who was very stubborn and wouldn't listen to any wisdom, not from her father nor her many mothers. One day seeking adventure, she snuck aboard a spaceship with an unknown destination. That child was brave to seek adventure, however, she ended up getting spaced with a load of garbage. Deservedly, she froze in the cold vacuum of space and died. The end. I don't know why the crew enjoyed it. It's a terrible story meant to scare youngsters into obedience. Is this a novelty to your people? If so, how do humans keep their children from hurting themselves? There's so many children's stories that have horrendous endings, aren't there? Okay, that's cool. Right. Let us... Okay. Fuck. I don't really know what to do at this point. Like, we can probably find the Turian arc. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. What have I got here? Yeah, I think we're well on our way. But Krogan, that's my vote. I think we carry on here. We have a heading. We have a heading. Then the Turian arc. Maybe hit up Aya on the way. And go to that embassy. Maybe even actually stop on in Helios on the way. But first, Krogan. I'm blind. Bonk. No. The waypoint's dead ahead. Why is that back on the ship? Oh, piss. Am I a fucking idiot? I'm a fucking idiot.
I detect above normal temperatures.
I don't want to talk about how I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. You know I'm an idiot. We can just leave it at that. Hello.
Can I get the phone?
You're going to sleep? Unbelievable.
And you should be going to sleep soon too because we're up early tomorrow.
I know.
And we're not having any of the shit you did last time.
I don't remember doing anything.
You woke up like 10 minutes before we had to leave.
I don't remember that at all. I don't remember stressing you out. Back to Kadara. Okay. We here? Good. Nothing to look at. Let's go.
Wasn't Gavorgum some Krogan hero?
Hero? More like a lucky idiot.
Maybe
I want that
the
story.
system after him because of the nebula. That bit there looks like a Krogan.
I don't know. I see it.
Huh.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, Liam and Drac, I guess. No. 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 Cora and Drac is who I want. To the slums! Confirm. What time are you wanting to leave, my love?
What time do you finish things?
Takes half an hour.
So 8.
Okay.
Well, time to get parked and animals and stuff. So. And find where we're going and stuff. 8.
Find where we're going.
Yeah. The big hospital, David.
With signs.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
8, please.
Okay, we can leave it 8.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
I know that. Sorry? Okay. Open. Excuse me? Where's Spender? I'm confused. Uh-oh. Where's Spender? How's everyone doing? Spender? I'll find him. No, you're not Spender. Are you Spender? Nope. Thank you! I don't know where Spender is. Thoughts? I mean, I have questions. I was supposed to be meeting someone here, and they're not here. Alright, well, fair enough, I suppose. We can just call it, I guess. Seeing as how I don't know what the fuck's going on. That. Then I would like you to get that. But yeah, not 100% sure what I'm failing at per se, but let's hope that it's a glitch, and when we load back in, they are here. But we will see. Thank you very much for watching, and I will very likely see you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Whew.